Nihilism and spirituality are the two sides of the same coin. Hello everyone. Well, I will begin this video with a quote from my book, The Influencer. Let me tell you a secret about the human condition. Nihilism leads to spirituality and spirituality leads to nihilism. It is never in between for long. It is always a seesaw in action. Man you see swings between nihilism and spirituality. Man you see swings between utmost happiness and the feelings of utter despair. Sounds like bipolar disorder, right? Well, trust me, when it comes to our philosophical leanings, we all are bipolar. Well, by all I mean the people who have a lot of time to spare on rumination. Many of us are too busy, have way too many commitments, that we are too exhausted to have late night musings or think about nonsensical or unproductive things. But those who are fortunate enough to have the most precious currency, time, they do ponder a lot. And as they contemplate about the existence, as they contemplate their role in this universe, they usually take positions alternatively which are in stark contrast to each other. It all depends on the mood. It all depends on how that particular day of that person went. Yes, I am talking about nihilism and spirituality. One you see believes that every action is ultimately futile or pointless. The other believes that every action plays its part in our ascension and enlightenment. One believes whatever it is means nothing. The other believes that everything is in this universe is deeply connected and it's all meaningful, no matter how petty that stuff or trivial that occurrence or action may seem to be. Nihilism and spirituality are therefore the two extremes of the same spectrum. Before we go further, we should first understand what true nihilism actually is. People usually have a clear idea when it comes to spirituality. But when it comes to nihilism, many of us are confused or perceive it utterly wrong. So first let's see how Google defines the term nihilism. The rejection of all religious and moral principles in the belief that life is meaningless. Now many people who are new to this world of nihilism read this definition, for it is easily accessible, and immediately jump to conclusions without reading the philosophical works of the famous nihilistic philosophers and without understanding the context. As a result, there is a general belief among the non-nihilists that a nihilistic person is not only super selfish but is also immoral. Adding to the stereotypes are these movies where the villains or the serial killers are usually depicted as nihilistic people. But you see, it is the exact opposite. If a true nihilist believes that doing something good for this world or this society is completely pointless, he also believes that doing bad is pointless too. If he believes that helping people is of no consequence, he also believes that harming them is pointless too. A true nihilist is therefore a hermit and a sage in the opposite direction. And contrary to the popular beliefs, a nihilist is not depressed or a sad person. Instead, he or she is cheerful. Cheerful nihilism. These are the two words you will find everywhere these days. Yes, a true nihilist is always cheerful and mentally content because he understands the futility of everything. A true nihilist will never commit suicide. As for him, suicide is pointless too. For him, his non-existence is as absurd as his existence. It is only those who see a ray of hope at the end of the tunnel, those who think that death will be liberating and end to all their miseries, are the ones who take the extreme step of taking their lives. Nihilism, as believed and practiced in the truest form, is therefore a higher state of mind, just like spirituality. But you see, I am not talking about the people who share funny nihilism memes. I am talking about people who are nihilistic in the real sense. for whom even sharing these sarcastic and cynical memes on social media is pointless too. To sum up, for a nihilist, everything is pointless. Pursuit of all sorts, be it money, fame or power, etc., be it something good or be it something bad. But the thing to be noted is that nihilist is usually not a nihilist all the time. He switches to spirituality on occasions, like the flip of a coin, and then back to nihilism once again. It's like a seesaw in action, like I told you before. The same is the case with a spiritual person, who is spiritual most of the time, but on occasion switches to nihilism. Yes, out of these two beliefs, one may be the dominating one, i.e., a person might remain at a particular end of the spectrum for a longer duration of time, but still people swing towards the other extreme from time to time. Anyway, without wasting any time, let's talk about the commonalities between these two stark, contrasting ways of looking at this world. Yeah, rather than finding the differences, we must try finding the intersection points. So here are my observations. Both a nihilist and a spiritual person lives peacefully in their little shells. Both prefer to be socially aloof. Both desire to live like hermits. Both have rich inner worlds. Both are highly contemplative. Both are like sages. Both don't want to interfere in the lives of others or harm them, nor they want others to interfere in their lives or get harmed. So the thing to be noted is, though both beliefs are entirely opposite to each other and lie at the two extremes of the spectrum, the consequences of these beliefs when it comes to the behavior of these people towards this society are alike. Yes, humility is a common quality between both kinds. Both these nihilists and the spiritualists are pretty grounded. One is humble because he thinks he is nothing like everyone else. Other is humble because he thinks he is everything like everyone else in the world. This is why I conclude that both nihilism and spirituality are the two sides of the same coin. Both viewpoints result in people who behave alike towards this society. And last but not the least, both these people switch the sides, switch their positions from time to time. Yes, I am reiterating it the last time. Man swings between nihilism and spirituality. It is always a seesaw in the action. One doesn't remain in the middle for long. Well, with this I would end my disquisition. Let me know what you think about it. And thanks a lot for watching. It's always a pleasure to connect with you beautiful souls.